For this example, we're going to practice writing an equation from a situation, and remember that an equation has an equal sign and it has a variable or one unknown in this case that we're solving for. So it says Gabriella bought some school supplies for $48, a jacket for $56, and then bought 3 CDs. Min did not buy any school supplies but bought 11 CDs. All the CDs cost the same amount and both students spent the same amount of money. Write an equation to find the cost of one CD. So the first thing we're going to do is define our variable, and typically your variable will be what you are trying to solve for. So x equals the cost of one CD. Okay, so with these types of problems, we are going to be writing an equation with an unknown on each side, which is going to be representative of the cost of one CD. And we're told that all of the CDs cost the same amount. Now, in the question, we're told that both students spent the same amount of money. So I know that Gabby, I'll label that Gab, her cost was the same amount as what Min spent on the CDs and school supplies. Now, once we figure that out, we understand that both people bought the same amount. Okay, so their prices were equal to each other. Now we need to go ahead and represent what each person bought. So it says that Gabriella bought some school supplies for $48, a jacket for $56, and then bought 3 CDs. Now, I don't know the cost of each CD, but I do know that all the CDs cost the same amount. So that's going to be plus 3 times the cost of each CD to represent the 3 CDs she bought. So that's going to represent Gab's amount of money, Gabrielle's. Now it says Min did not buy any school supplies, so that's going to be 0 for school supplies, or we don't have to write 0. But it does say he bought 11 CDs, so that would be 11 CDs times the cost of each CD. At this point, we have an equation because we have Gabrielle's amount that she spent equal to Min's amount, and X is representing our unknown, our cost for each CD. So now I'm going to solve this by adding my like terms. So I'm going to first add my like terms of 48 plus 56, which is 104, plus 3x equals 11x. I want to move my smaller x, so I'm going to subtract 3x from each side. Opposite of positive is negative. That's 0. So I have 104 equals 8 times x. Now, when I divide 104 by 8, I have to divide each side by 8. I get 13 CDs equals x. So what that means is that the cost, actually I should say that a little differently, the cost of each CD is $13. Now again, if I wanted to check my work, I could just substitute $13 in for the cost of each CD. So my $48 plus $56 plus 3 CDs times 13 apiece should equal 11 CDs times $13. All right, let's try one more. So the next problem is also a word problem, and it has to do with setting 2 amounts equal to each other. So let's go ahead and take a look. It says one cell phone company charges $19.95 a month and a $2.15 tax plus 21 cents per text message. A second company charges $24.95 per month plus 16 cents per text message. How many text messages is the cost of the plans the same? So for how many text messages is the cost of the plans the same? So my X is going to be text messages until the cost of 2 plans is the same. Okay, so my first cell phone company, when does that equal my second cell phone company in however many messages each company can send? So let's go ahead and first write our equation down for the first cell phone company. So we're told that they charge $19.95 a month, so that's going to be a fee, an upright fee, and a $2.15 tax, so plus $2.15, plus 21 cents per text message. So we need to be careful with this. This is going to be 21 cents times however many text messages that you spend. Now, we want to know when the first company equals the second company in cost. And that depends on how many text messages are sent. It says the second company charges $24.95 per month plus 16 cents per text message. So that would be 16 cents times however many text messages are sent. Now, at this point, we could go ahead and solve for x. I just wanted to show you how to set up this problem and see how we could solve for an x to make sure that we understand how many text messages are sent until the cost of my first company and my second company is the same. On your assignment today, you'll be asked to solve equations with variables on both sides, and you will also be asked to write a couple of equations similar to the ones that we just did. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow will be a review/catch-up day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.